Anyways, let's just hope that this works. Okay. See? Oh, it's tracking me finally. Okay, I don't know what that did. That was so different. But it works, so we're gonna leave it alone. It's a spooky game. And it's a sequel of Deathmark 1. And there will be some gore in this game. It had a setting for gore normal mode or less mode. So it's following the protagonist from game 1. Oh. Strange rumors making the round. The Departed announces people's deaths. Alright, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Oh, well, it pauses. At least that's better than not. It all started a few weeks ago when a student disappeared. Before her disappearance, a strange notice was posted on the school's bulletin board. It went like this. Dear Ribbon, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the Departed. However, the notice vanished before the police saw it, and the whereabouts of the missing student are still unknown. Ever since then, that disturbing rumor... Hanako must be the spirit that haunts the toilet. The missing student must have been killed by Hanako. The Departed might be someone from our school. Now another declaration of impending death has arrived. The Departed announces people's death. The school body is growing ever more anxious. And so, as summer ends, a certain man makes his way to the school. Is the Departed really a spirit? Or is this all merely rumors? Or could it be true? I turned off a couple lights, but I think I'm going to turn off a couple more lights for a spooky game. Okay, it's been a while. Been a couple months. I really enjoyed the first game. What else was I gonna say? I forgot a couple of the characters' names though, so I'll have to remember that later. And what else? I think the doll's name is Mary, so if you're watching this, I assume you're going to get spoiled on the ending of the first game. Also, wasn't Hanako the ghost? The first ghost from the first game? Hey, tell me the rest of the story. We got cut off in the middle, remember? I've been thinking about it during class ever since. This cursor is pretty big. The story? You mean about the the Departed thing? So, the Departed left a warning that Hanako would kill or take the student. So So it's not Hanako. Yeah, that one. Oh. Is it really here at school? Obviously, duh. The departed turns itself into a human to kill us. Oh, wait, is it the killer? Damn, doesn't that mean we're like in danger? You know, Takai and 2B? They're supposedly missing. But everyone's been saying they got killed by the departed. Just like the notice on the bulletin board said. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me. Remember the second year who committed suicide? You think the departed killed them too? Could be. That means the departed's the cause of the strange things happening at school lately. That's really crazy. You know, maybe you're their next target. Hey, knock it off. You're creeping me out. If anything, it's probably going to be you first. Because my grades are better than yours. The heck? That's not how it works. Right? Yeah, if anything, you think it would go after the person who's boastful or something. After that, the students' conversation detours onto the topic of some popular TV show. They're chatting merrily, the unpleasant subject they broached earlier cast aside. For them, a spooky ghost story about someone's death is probably just another form of mindless entertainment. They're just rumors after all. The sound of a bell rings loudly in my ears. Must be coming from the school's clock tower. Students are apparently desensitized to it, as hardly any of them react to the sound. Almost time for my appointment.
Issho. Shibito magire.
I enter Konoehara Academy through the main gate. Then I head to the appointed building on the outskirts of the school grounds. Oh. Oh, that's very fancy. Once inside, I quickly consult the guide map at the entrance. Faculty room seems to be this way. Very, very fancy compared to the school we were in the first game. There's some teachers left in the office. I ask one of them to call the headmaster, Konoe. Oh, I guess he founded the school?
Yare yare.
Seizo Konoe. My, so you really came. Welcome to Konoehara Academy. I'm trying to remember what the letterbox looked like for the first game. I feel like this is very, very different. I'm Seizo Konoe, headmaster of the school. Mr. Konoe smiled, decked out in a flashy suit designed to call attention to the implied amount of money it costs its owner. We spoke on the phone once before I came here, but this is our first in-person interaction. His whole, design, it kind of makes his age look ambiguous. I can't tell if he's actually older or if he's just an adult that has certain features, because he kind of has some wrinkles and kind of the gray hair, but there's also he also looks very young in some ways. Sorry for calling you here on short notice. What's your name again? Age has really done a number on my memory. let me introduce myself again then. My name is... Choose the protagonist's surname. We'll go with Yashiki. Kazuo. Yeah.
Yoshi.
I'm trying to remember what his actual name was. Because we called him Yashiki Kazuo in the first game because he had amnesia. Okay. I remember now his last name. But, you know, spoilers for the first game. His last name is Kujo Masamune. And his family has kind of their own business of, I don't think they're quite exorcists. I think they were just more like spiritualists. And his family is dead. The last game was investigating the death of Saya Kujo, his sister, a spirit healer. That's what she calls herself. Kujo Yashiki. But Yashiki is a good name, and because his memories are kind of a little loopy now, he still prefers to go by his new alias, which I think is fine. Oh yes, that's right. Terribly sorry. Yashiki Kazuo. I heard about you from one of our teachers, Daimon. He mentioned your name when I discussed The Departed with him. You're apparently quite versed in matters of the occult. Are you an exorcist, perchance? No, not at all. Just happen to stumble into strange happenings a lot more than the average person. That's it. Nothing compared to a professional. Oh, really? But you've solved supernatural cases before, have you not? I have. Well, yes, I have. I just got lucky, I'm telling you. I really don't have any special techniques or anything like that. I don't know what to make of you. The headmaster pointedly raises his eyebrows. I don't blame him for feeling doubtful or suspicious. That's just Yashiki's way. He really is. He doesn't like to take credit for doing these things. Got tangled up in some bizarre incidents, and I found myself in life or death situations several times. I mean, not that he uses like spiritual power, it's more like just being a detective. For ghosts. Fortunately, I've managed to survive with some resourcefulness. And some help with friends. That's really all there is to it. Not some kind of subject matter expert like the headmaster wants. But Daimon is a trustworthy man whose opinion I respect. If he vouches for you, then I shall do my best to trust you. Besides, I have no time to find an alternative. Especially considering that we found a new notice this afternoon. He pulls out a piece of paper. I take it from him. Oh. Yeah, I think last time they said the notice disappeared, so... I wonder if he took both notices. This is the Departed's notice. There are red fingerprints on it. Could it be blood? Oh, that? I've heard that's a mold, not a bloodstain. I'm not familiar with mold of that hue, however. Huh. That's a good point. I don't know which answer is more suspicious. Because, like, honestly, blood on paper will turn brown pretty fast. But I've also never seen red mold before. I know red algae is a thing. Dear pianist, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. notice. That's the second notice we've gotten. I told you about the first one during our call. It was addressed to Ribbon, right? I believe so. Something seems to have happened to it. Okay, that one is missing. Nowhere to be found now. The previous headmaster got scolded by the cops because it'd gone missing. Oh. This is Konoehara Gakuen. But there was a previous headmaster, so he didn't found the school. But I wonder if it could be a relative. Because otherwise, why would he be named? Why would his name sound like the school? Just as the notice predicted, the student named in it vanished. And you think it was the departed student? No, I don't believe in ghosts and the like. I assume these kids have simply gone missing, but quite a lot of people believe it was the departed. Or believe it was the departed's doing. I'm reminded of the conversation I overheard at the front gate. Rumors about the departed seem to be spreading among the students. And that's why I called you. Even our most anxious people should be relieved when they see we have an expert looking into the situation. I can't imagine like any school I've been to ever calling like a spiritualist or anything. But I know that there are, I mean, I don't know that that would be a thing in Japan either, but I know that there are some places in the world where that can be a thing, either to sincerely look into a case or to relieve students who are maybe having like hysteria related to things like that. Once again, I must remind you that I'm not an expert. Or like, I guess in the US there are like Catholic schools. Although I don't know if a Catholic school would call in like an exorcist either. Well, play the part then. Investigate the school tonight and inform the students that there's no such thing as the departed. That should be enough to assuage the fears of the superstitious folks. He may claim the departed doesn't exist, but we don't know the truth of the matter until we investigate it. I'll go along with him for tonight and see what I can find. Headmaster and I wait until night. Ooh, is he gonna be my investigation buddy this time? Some time has passed since the sun set. The headmaster and I are the only ones left. Not a student or teacher in sight. We've waited long enough. Let's look around. School at night's a rare privilege, eh? Enjoy it while you can, Yashiki. I think only students care about that kind of thing. You know, about the feeling of like, ooh, what if it's school alone at night? I don't think adults care. Guys, he's already been to schools at night. We leave the faculty building and begin searching the special building. We visit the infirmary, library, student council room. I should probably turn it up a little for me. I want to get the ambient. But we don't find anything unusual. Is it only in this building of the school? Because I assume the school is more than one building. It's unseasonably cold, no? Autumn is barely upon us. I believe the last game was summer? If I'd have known it'd be like this, I would have dressed more warmly. So, why is the headmaster patrolling the school anyway? You could have had one of the younger teachers handle it. Yeah, he seems very involved. Really now, think about it. Do you think I could request that a teacher work overtime to search for ghosts? Nonsense. And since I've only recently been installed as headmaster, I can't exactly cajole anyone into doing the job. I'm left with no choice but to push my old bones and see to it myself. He heaves a big sigh. I guess being the newcomer at school always has drawbacks, even for a headmaster. Anyway, let's go to the new building next. Oh, excuse me. Sudden yawn. Okay, old building, new building. Which one was the note found in? Leaving the special building, we walk through the corridor and head to the new building. Oh. Different style than I usually see. Let's investigate the first floor of the new building. We usually lock the classrooms, but I've requested they remain unlocked just for tonight. Inspect the rooms as you need. I'll leave the expert to do his work. He's really pushing this expert thing. Denying it is getting annoying, and seeing that it's not having any effect, I decide to simply ignore it for now. Shall we begin the investigation? Let's start with the first year's classroom. Wait. Use directional buttons or L stick to move around. Oh, escape to run. Like hold escape or just push it? When you approach things, arrow will appear. Okay. Event log. M. Use M when you can't press X. Okay. Weird button. Oh! This is... Oh wow, this is very different from last time. Oh. Oh wow, this is so different. Oh, okay. When you approach doors, stairs, and the end of a path, arrows will appear. Okay. When you use M when you can't press X. Okay. What? What? I want to interact with that window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Click. Darkness has spread outside the window. Eyes are slowly acclimating to the darkness. It's hard to vaguely distinguish trees standing nearby. This style is kind of cool. I know that there's some other games that do this that I haven't really played yet. But I actually kind of miss the style of the original. Because I feel like that was one of the rare times that I kind of like having the first person POV is for like searching for objects. So I think that's the only thing in here.
Hmm.
What made him do that thing? Okay. Just backtrack a tiny bit, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, this is so strange. I did not know that this was going to be different. Oh! I see a girl dressed in a school uniform. What's a student doing here? Strange. Investigation point. investigation point is a person... Huh? If the investigation point is a person, a conversation will start. Kinda... Okay, so it's going to be strictly 2D back and forth? Who are you? I believe she's in the store image. Hello. Don't worry yourself, I'm not breaking in. I am with the headmaster, of course. Yeah. Ah. I like her profile. Looks like she's less tense now. Guess that managed to reassure her. But why is she... Oh, excuse me. Wonder if it's the same artist team? Because surely these walking sections, investigation sections, must be different artists. But I think that this is her art style. I don't know if it's just that they changed the style a little bit, because her eyes look a little bit different. She has a mark on her left cheek. A mysterious mark that looks like a pattern. Is it natural? Can you stop staring at me like that? Oh, sorry about that. Aren't you from the student council? Yes, my name is Himeko Doryu. Doryo. Himeko Doryo. Oh, school grounds are closed. What are you doing here? Doryo falls silent after the headmaster confronts her. Seems like she's got a reason, but she's hesitant to talk. Alright. Choosing this option will allow you to ask about the topics you have obtained. Oh. Do you know about The Departed? Everyone's talking about it. The Departed's roaming around the school. They're issuing death notices. Or that a person named in the notice is killed by Hanako. Do you believe the rumors? Yes, because someone was actually killed. Ahem. Would you mind correcting what you said, Doryo? Was the person killed or missing? No one is dead. They simply ran away from home. Yeah, there's no body. That's the name in the notice, isn't it? They all say Hanako's true identity is Hanako of the toilet. That name sounds familiar. Is that the name of a female spirit? Hanako of the toilet is a spirit of a girl with bobbed hair and a red skirt. She usually appears in the school restroom. Isn't it usually like the third stall? Well, she is Hanako of the toilet for a reason. Anything else? I don't know much more than that. Try not to pay too much attention to it, since this kind of stuff really freaks me out. Body shaking. She must be terrified. Can't say that comes as a surprise. Oh. Okay. Actually, I'm looking for Izumi. Can't find him anywhere. Who's Izumi? Oh, Toshihiko Izumi from the student council. Acquiring topic. Any other chat? Okay. Izumi left the student council room and didn't return even after school closed. So the vice president is searching for him now. Okay. Looked around the new building and the special building, but can't find him anywhere. Does he play piano? Did you mention this to the teacher? No, I thought we'd find him quickly. And now that school's closed, it'd be even harder to tell them. Any clues, like the last thing he said to you, or anything like that? So Himiko's with Izumi, and they're looking for the vice president? Dorio steals a glance at me, seeming hesitant to answer the question. You may not believe it. He looked pale before he left, and he said, "The departed is calling me." Okay. So... Dorio has given up trying to mask her emotions, and she looks straight at us. I don't know who you are, but you better give up. Give up on what? The departed. If you get curious about the departed's true nature, you'll become their target. Oh, interesting. Doo-doo-doo. That's what they say. She seems to adamantly believe that the departed exists. Now I see why the headmaster was worried about trying to calm the students down. He didn't want more of them ending up like this. You should just go home, Dorio. We'll look for Izumi. Understood. I'll get going then. Things are getting more complicated. Search for Izumi. Wait. Is it just Izumi, or is there a third person that Izumi went after? Just ask me if you're unsure where to go. Okay. Party chat. Ooh. I think the first game... Did the first game have party chat? I can't remember. Character file. Menu screen. Wait, what? Oh. This menu screen. Cool. Notice for pianist. Oh, I have a bag. Quartz tie pin. Conway's favorite item. Tie pin made of pure silver. Quartz is rumored to have protective powers. White girl with large mark on her face. Second year at Konohara. Student council president.
Yeah. 最近物忘れがひどくて参るよ。
Okay.
本名は九条正宗。
Man who came to Konohara Academy after receiving a
もう
request.
一つの名で俺を呼ぶ。
He's actually Masamune Kujo, head of the famous Kujo family, but now goes by an alias. After a bizarre case a few months ago, he was dubbed by an occult magazine the Spirit Doctor. Okay. Oh, Spirit File. Rumors of the departed, the arrival of a death notice sent by a mysterious entity. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's very dexterous. What does rate +1 mean? Oh, tab. Tab, tab, tab.
どうかしたかい?
Find Izumi first. Okay. Oh, hello? Already looked around the entirety of the new building. Oh. He's saying it's the toilet.
Hmm.
Sturdy, well-made lectern and podium. Okay. In the previous game, there was like multiple consult or investigate options. But not in this one. X and M seem to do the same thing. Well, okay. Actually, I want to go back in. I want to see... Oh. There's not any more investigation options.
どうかしたかい?
Okay. Anything else I missed in between the classrooms? Oh, okay. 1A. Oh, okay. What?
Mm-hmm.
Desks are lined up perfectly. Nothing else. Oh, just double check. Even though I don't think there is anything. Nope, okay. And this.
これは
Large bulletin board. This is where the first notice was posted. When I move the papers around, I find a stab wound on the board that looks like it was made with a knife. Looking close at it, I can see some faint red marks. Wouldn't have called you if there wasn't a notice here.
No, Kimi.
Okay. It doesn't really have any special... exit. Main entrance of the new building. School gate is right ahead. Shoe lockers. Okay. Can I go there? No. Ugh. Another bulletin board.
よし
Please avoid loitering at the school. Head home as soon as classes are over. Okay. Female restroom. Yeah, I think this is what he was implying. That the boy is just... Considering Doyo's personality, I doubt she'd ever consider looking for a boy in here. Oh, who cares? It's for the investigation. Come on. Just, I mean, like... Just do like what a cleaning staff does. Just kind of poke your head and say, hello, coming in. Who cares? Oh. Oh, I missed that sound effect. All of a sudden, the light goes out. As if somebody's trying to prevent us from entering this place. Well, it would also be where Hanako would be. Is there something lurking here? Oh goodness. Did it go out again? Electricity's been acting up lately. Not the first time this has happened. Tried to get it fixed, but it's not easy to book an appointment with a repairman these days. Anyway, you don't need to trouble yourself. Nothing mystical about it. We're not being haunted or whatever you call it. Still though, hard to see in the dark. You have a light? Cool. Well, someone's prepared. Investigating in the dark is something a spirit hunter like you must be skilled at. I'd like to think so. Use your trusty flashlight when investigating. If you discover an investigation point in the area illuminated by the flashlight, you can inspect it. Okay. Oh! Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if I can... If he moves the flashlight automatically or if I move it. I see a pale reflection of my face in the mirror. You tired? You look dead inside. Can I just say... I don't usually quote tweet on Twitter to join into VTuber trends. I'm trying to. And the one time I did recently, it was like the post your your little model and your species, and just kind of funny is always like, it's always funny when people are just like, I'm just a human, I'm just a guy. So I did that. I did that with one of my images, and next to it I used just a little Irastoya clip art. Irastoya is the person, like the Japanese person who makes those free to use clip art. And I just kind of used like a tired looking person in a lab coat with a face mask. And some random person comments and says, I don't know if they're talking about my art, the Irastoya art, or both. They just said, looks like a sickly Victorian child. And I'm like, what? I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely call myself that, not based on appearance, but I call myself that when I describe sometimes when I spend a weekend that way, just lying on the couch. But it's a little out of pocket, you know? So I was like, is this worth blocking, muting? I think at the end I just realized I could hide the reply. Because I was like, rude. Hello? You don't know me, and I don't know if you're insulting my art, Irastoya, or what. I'm not saying I don't look like that, I'm just saying people say all the kinds of out-of-pocket stuff. People on Twitter are too comfortable being, like, nonchalantly rude. First-person investigation of the toilet. Oh. Elstic. Escape. Yeah, this is the POV I'm more used to. Clean toilet bowl. Oh, get over yourself. I think that's it. I can't remember if in the last game, if, I think ghosts might have also affected flashlights. Toilet. Oh yeah, and there's also a mode in this game to turn jump scares on or off. I just left them on. There weren't that many in the last game. Usually it's just like a little ghosty face popping up. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Some graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
Upon close inspection, I noticed that there are traces of something scribbled on the wall. Disgusting. Annoying. Just die already. Well, I can't read the name. Somebody's obviously being bad-mouthed pretty harshly. I took psychic damage. Just then the toilet suddenly flushes. Say, has the toilet here been acting strange? Has the toilet here been acting weird too? No, I've never heard of such reports. You probably just accidentally touched the lever. The voice of a girl saying, "Give it back." Felt like I had the energy drained from my body. Did the spirit just contact me? I guess we're gonna take the marker. Spirit damage. Can take spirit damage. Keep an eye out. I wonder if they're still gonna have like the question sections.
Yoshi.
Some of those were hard. A couple of them just required looking at your notes more carefully. Take the marker. Yes. Yes. Usually when items are found at a spirit's hideout, they're tied to that spirit. Yes. Give me the toilet marker. Wonder if I interact with it again, if it'll give me more damage. I'm not going to, though. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Is that background music or piano? Oh, actual piano. I always forget the word. Is it, diuretic? Wait, is that... No, diuretic is the... has to do with, like, urine. Diegetic, I think is the word I'm thinking of. Diegetic? Occurring within the context of the story and able to be heard by the characters. Okay. So the piano is a diegetic noise. The non-diegetic is just the background stuff that they can't hear. Although I guess I don't know if they can hear the other spooky atmosphere noises. Oops, there. Come on. That's piano. I said piano. Music room. Right ahead. Well, we're not going straight there. I'm going to the bathroom.
ここ
Looking good. Urinal? No Japanese toilets here. Oh. Why's he got a big eyeball? Is it because I don't have the flashlight?
Yoshi.
The toilets are clean. That is useful. Anything else? Wait, what?
これは
Toilet cleaning equipment is stored inside. Okay. Oh, there's that stairs. No need to go.
何かね
Sounds like a piano. Came from the music room. I take it that's the music room. I entered the music room and scanned the place. However, no one is here. You really just imagined things. No possible way you heard a piano. Finally reached a logical conclusion. Yeah. Is there really no one here? Better check the place out to be sure.
Yoshi.
Portraits of famous musicians on the wall, some smiling, some frowning. Eyes won't move no matter how long you stare at them. He's so smug.
Yoshi.
There's a black grand piano. Did this really make a sound just now? Detailed investigation. Special actions. Okay. Inspect. Vintage piano, fitting for a school with such a long history. Its elegant appearance with the muted polish really makes it the centerpiece of this room. The lid is open. On the keys? I should be able to play the piano then. Flick? What? Don't startle me like that, Yoshiki. I thought my heart was going to stop. My word. Sorry. It isn't just the headmaster. I'm feeling ill after playing the piano as well. Suddenly, a portrait falls at the end of the room. Too much to be a coincidence. Might be a spiritual phenomenon. Should examine further. Okay, well, I'm not done looking at this piano. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I guess I am done looking at the piano. Darn. Oh, what's it? That one didn't fall.
これは
Portrait hanging on the wall has fallen. Right after I played the piano. What unusual timing. If it's not a coincidence, what is going on here?
ここ
Can't do more options. Well, I only have the pen, so none of these other things. Oh, wait, what's that? Poster on the floor. Must have come unglued from the nearby bulletin board. Attention, brass band club members. Notice of change of lead. I'd like to inform you that the pianist for the recital of our school song at the upcoming ceremony has been changed. Previous. Hanako Akai to Toshihiko Izumi. Hanako Akai? Oh. To be. This isn't good. If the departed's notice is real, then Izumi may be the target. Slow down, Yoshiki. Do you have some rationale for that claim? Izumi's a pianist. It's written in the notice. They'll kill the pianist. And Izumi is a pianist. That's just a coincidence. The departed doesn't exist. Izumi, a pianist, has been worried about the departed, and now he's disappeared the same day the notice arrived. Do you really think this is all a coincidence? Ugh. Headmaster abruptly starts coughing. His face is drenched in sweat. He's so pale and he looks like he could collapse at any moment. You alright? I'm far from it. I can barely breathe, and my heart is racing. Forget brandy. I just want to drink some water and calm down. Can you let me rest in the infirmary for a spell? Infirmary is in the special building. Guess we better go there. Item in menu. Okay. Let's check. Notice. How? Dear pianist, Hanako will kill you tonight. Okay. Wait. Was that another poster board? I thought it was the exit, but I think it might actually be a poster board.
Yoshi.
Notices range from school events and the brass band club are posted on the board. Smells kind of moldy. Is it just because the papers have been posted here for a long time? He wants to go to the infirmary in the special building. Okay. Wait, is that the end of the corridor? Okay, back to where we came from. Got quite the tap shoes on. We leave the new building and go back to the special building. Infirmary. The infirmary looks the same as one you'd find at any school. It's a great place to get a drink of water and lie down for a break. Let's talk to the headmaster in a bit. I want to record my progress first. Oh, your spirit will automatically recover. Don't forget to save the game. I wonder if the whole game takes place here. Break time. It's basically our Kujo mansion right now. I'm absolutely shattered right now. Who would have thought I'd need to deal with this sort of thing so soon after I was appointed? When did you get here? Just a few days ago. Oh, only a couple days. I was supposed to be installed here next year, but it happened early on account of the previous headmaster's collapse. Okay. Headmaster collapsed? Told you all, I know. I want to put an end to this whole The Departed situation as soon as possible. Many students overreact to spiritual nonsense, rumors of the supernatural with no basis in reality. You talking about Dorio? She's one of them, better than others though. Some even skip class because they believe they may be targeted. I want to clear this rubbish from their minds so they can focus on their schoolwork. I mean, it's pretty early, but I assume it's going to be a good game. Some of the gameplay is different from the first one. I really liked the first one's story. The first one had... I don't know how I feel about the gameplay. I guess it was fine. So it's weird to see that they've changed the gameplay. Because, I mean, it's mostly like a visual novel and don't die. Hanako. Assuming the rumors are true, Hanako must refer to the tale of Hanako of the Toilet. If you believe what the notice said. I have a feeling this Hanako is being used by the departed to attack the students. This whole thing is getting beyond absurd. Spirit is making another spirit attack people? Are we in a fantasy world or something? Based on Dorio's statement, I wonder if he's in the special building or the new building. Anywhere else? Let's see, the old building, I suppose? That place is basically abandoned, though. Nobody'd have a reason to sneak in there at night. Is it locked? At night, yes. During the day, it's open because it has been repurposed as a storeroom. Though, if it were my choice to make, I'd rather keep it locked during daytime as well. Given recent events. Oops. What happened in the old building? No comments. Doesn't have anything to do with this. Can you please just pay that no mind? No. Okay. Old building it is. Yes. No point in going there. If it was unlocked during the day, and he left during the day. Yeah. Alright, let's go there. Door in front of the music room leads to the corridor. Just go straight from there and you'll reach the old building. Okay, say it one more time. They might still have timed question bits. So I think that's the only like time thing I'm worried about. Oh. By the way, do you have any weapons? Weapons? If you're dealing with spirits here, you must have some kind of talisman or holy water, right? Oh. Exorcists do not usually carry those sorts of things. But I'm not an exorcist. Oh wait, exorcists do carry those sort of things? Oh, exorcists do usually carry those sort of things, but I'm not an exorcist, so I don't have them. What an unreliable man. Huh, I'll give you this. His tie pin. Oh, not a small knife. It's an antique silver knife with peonies decorating the grip. Looks like a valuable antique. Though the blade is thin, it doesn't seem like it'd be that useful in a fight. Sounds like a letter opener. My grandfather founded the school, and this knife is part of his collection. Oh, okay, so it is his grandfather's school. I heard it's supposed to be a talisman. Who knows? Maybe it'll work against spirits. You're pretty well prepared for someone who doesn't believe in the supernatural. That's just my personality. I don't believe, but there's no harm in being prepared just in case. Please take it with you. Got the knife. It's a memento. Blah, blah, blah. It's a memento I received from my grandfather. I wonder if they meant the locked one inside the music room or another door outside the music room. I guess doing it this way means they don't have to do as many loading screens. Ugh. Can't believe the weekend's over already. Not that one? Do they mean the hallway door? This one? Corridor. Oh, using the corridor. Not the stairs, but here? No. Oh, connecting corridor. Ooh. Should be the corridor that connects the two buildings. It's outdoors. Okay. I procrastinated on getting it fixed because it wasn't causing any harm, but now I regret it. Shrug. Well, whatever. Honestly, this investigation is better well lit than last time. There's a path that leads outside. Back path leads to the sports field and clock tower. Front path connects to the courtyard. I've never played a clock tower game. I know some people like it. Someone is standing at the end of the corridor. Oh, is that Izumi? Fuck. Shit. My head is killing me. I'm sorry, Izumi. I think it's too late. He holds his head in his hands while spitting curses. Are you Izumi? Huh? He responds and turns to us. Then he nods. Are you alright? Shall we take you to the infirmary? Just leave me alone. He groans painfully before sinking into silence. Looks like he finds it hard to even speak. But I can't leave him alone. What should I do? Talk about Dorio. The student council president, Dorio, is looking for you. She's really worried. What happened? What are you doing in school at this time of night? Apparently you told Dorio the departed is calling you? Did you just say the departed? Yeah, I know about them. He lets out a disturbing laugh, his squeaky voice not sounding remotely natural. You see, the departed is hiding out in our school to find the one. They've disguised themselves as a human, and you can't even tell they're not human. Enough with the jokes. They're nothing but ridiculous rumors. It's true. You know why I think so? Because I know who the departed is. What? Who the hell is it? But it's too late now. I messed up. The departed hates me. I keep hearing a voice saying, die, 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 in my head. Get a grip, Izumi. Why do I have to suffer like this? Shit. Fuck. Izumi is deeply perturbed. Our voices aren't getting through to him. Please calm down. We need your cooperation so we can help you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. I've got no fucking time left. I don't want to die. I'm gonna go to the music room and kill that Hanako bitch myself. Izumi turns and runs back toward the old building. Izumi. By the music room. So you mean the music room in the old building? Oh, there's a music room there? It's not used anymore, though. I glance down at the general area where Izumi was standing and something catches my eye. Looks like a knuckle duster. I didn't see this in his hand earlier, though. Did it fall out of his pocket? Maybe he brought it for self-defense since he's frightened by the departed. Why don't you keep it, Yashiki? Sure. Just in case. I don't know why that's a weird weapon to bring to a ghost fight. Knuckle duster. Brass knuckles. So yeah, I thought there might be another person, but it's just Izumi. Alright, in we go. While the structure is quite similar to the new building, it gives off an entirely different vibe. The wall is ridden with mold and dust. Cobwebs are strung up here and there. Yeah, this is a lot more like the building in the first game. Forget about clean, this place isn't even ventilated. God, this place is so muggy. Let's leave the door open after you, Yashiki. Oh, excuse me. Let's leave the door open. After you, Yashiki. I extend my hand towards the door. Yeah, that's what I thought. Huh? That's weird. Now it's locked. Door won't budge no matter how many times I try to open it. What in the world is happening? Are we trapped in here? What happened, Yashiki? Not sure, but I can just kick the door down if push comes to shove. Finding Izumi is our priority for now. You have a point. The location of the rooms are the same in both the new and old buildings. Oh, okay. So this has got to be the music room. Yeah. They're kind of mirror. I hear a voice coming from inside when I walk toward the door. Oh. Somebody help. Hey, Yashiki. Let's go. But is it a ghost? My hand! What are those? Like roses? Immediately upon opening the door, we're greeted by a grisly sight. Filthy water shooting from a rubber hose has severed Izumi's left hand. The rubber hose is undulating in the air, as if gravity holds no power over it. Filthy water issuing forth from the hose is lashing out with menace, like a whip cracking through the air. You can probably turn it down a little bit. Yeah. Where's my mouse? Where? Oh, there we go. Oh God, can't see. I don't know if that helped turn it down at all. Okay, that's probably better. A little bit, maybe. just doesn't make any sense. I don't really know how the hoses cut his hand off. That's precisely what my eyes are telling me is happening. I don't have time to debate the plausibility of this scene. I just gotta accept it. Just accept that this impossible phenomenon is real and caused by a haunting. Both the water and hose begin to coil up, growing taut with tension. Are they readying to hit him again? What are you doing, Izumi? Run! Izumi turns around when I yell at him. Water's next strike narrowly misses him. Frantic, Izumi rushes past me and out of the music room. The hose disappears into the darkness, as if it is pursuing him. What? What the hell was that? I don't know myself. Let's just save that for later. Now we have... Do I hear the sound of water? Of dripping water? Why is there water in the music room? That was my question too. Why is there a hose in the music room? Oh! Hoses are wrapped around the headmaster's neck as if they're trying to lift him up. Ugh. This cannot be. Descending from the dark ceiling, hoses have snagged the headmaster by his neck. Coiled like snakes with murderous intent. If this keeps up, his life's in jeopardy. I need to get rid of those hoses immediately. Okay. Suspensive act. By making the appropriate decision, you can drastically alter the outcome. Think of it as a moment of truth. We have the knife. Must be a tool I can use inside of my bag. Okay. How do I... Okay. Oh, we need to do something. What should I do? Or using a character? Use a character? Oh. Okay. Dashiki?
Yoshi.
Okay, what do we do next? What do I do with the eye? Ooh, I don't know. Oh wait, it tells you success rates? Oh, that's good. Needs enough spirit to execute the actions. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Not every action is doable. Each action has an execution rate that is based on a person performing the action. Your execution rate must be high enough for you to be successful, for you to successfully perform the action. Okay.
Yoshi.
With the knife, I tried to cut the hose. Oof. Bit by bit. Rips apart. It finally breaks apart with a loud crack. Sever the other hoses. Okay. Yeah, I guess if you sever the end of the tendril, the end of the hose, it'll loosen its grip. Lost Konoe's knife. Ugh. Oof. Somehow, I've survived. Headmaster has been freed from the host's binding. Okay, so it is kind of like the last time they had those sections. But now they have more mechanics to it with... You can choose different characters, choose items, and choose... And it gives you, like, success rates. It's not like... It's not... Well, I don't know. It says, looks like you chose the right choice. But I think that the other way would have also been possible. I think you could have maybe tried to pry it apart. And it might have worked or might not have. I don't know if you went with the other characters or other items, if anything would have worked. Correct and incorrect actions. You need to select... Oh, correct actions. Okay, so even though it gives you percentages, are some of the actions more correct than others? Because, like, I think that even though the knife broke, that's fine. But still fail to get your desired result, you should pick another option. Okay. Oh, are they saying that you can succeed in your action but not get the result? Maybe? I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out later. I'm sure there'll be some weird ones. Survived. As long as it's not ever going to be as bullshit as it was during the Miss Zoo animal questionnaire part. I still don't know how they expected me to know the song thing. Okay. You'll want to look for two main things when trying to get your desired outcome. Choose an action with a high execution rate. Choose the correct action. Okay. So, high execution rate may not be correct. There are also times when a suspensive act will be a multi-part event. Oh, okay. Gameplay. Can't believe I nearly hanged myself for not even in financial trouble. Well, he's got a sense of humor. Hey, that'll bring bad luck. I'm glad you weren't injured. My luck has always been good. Really? Okay. Let's find Izumi. He's missing a hand. Oh god. It looks like he tried to escape and realized he couldn't. There's a trail of blood. That is too much blood. Humans only have like 5 liters or something. Given the amount, this has to be Izumi's blood. Entrance. So you hit the door and then gave up. Door was locked. Putting some strength into the door, I attempt to push it open. Unlike the previous time, the door opens without any resistance at all. Oh. No traces of blood to be seen outside. Izumi is still in the building. Okay. Door unlocked. Izumi is still here. One question though, Yashiki. Where is he? No idea, but we should find him if we follow the trail. Yeah. I mean, that's not the only question I would have. He seems to not mind that he just got strangled by a supernatural entity. Focus on the blood. Can I investigate these? Nope. Girls' bathroom. That would be where you would find the ghost. Okay. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
The word annoying is written in red on the mirror. What are they referring to? Doesn't look like blood. The red marker. Well, it's not gonna be this stall. It's gonna be the last one, but...
ここ
dirty. Look for clues. handkerchief. Pale pink handkerchief on the ground. It's an elegant, expensive-looking item. Initials are NH. Some ink on the cloth. Faint, irritated odors coming from it. Smells like acidic detergent. I'm guessing it's toilet cleaner? Did they try to erase the writing over there? There's a scribble on the wall. You suck at piano. Stop showing off. Don't play the school song. There's a name written on it, but it's so faint it's unreadable. Obviously slander, just like the stuff we found in the new building. I wonder who they're bullying. Speaking of piano, Izumi's a pianist. Does this have anything to do with him? Although it's interesting because they wouldn't expect him to be in here, so is the point of writing on the walls to just spread rumors? Or is it to incite Hanako to violence? Because it wouldn't, like, he wouldn't directly see it. Cleaning tool. Okay. Here we go. Are you there, Izumi? No response. I think he's already not locked. Should I? Headmaster doesn't reply. Said he nods warily, a dazed look on his face. Gripping the handle, I slowly push the door open. Oh, he's gone. Blood leads inside the stall. Yet there's no sign of Izumi. How can this be? This is absurd. Headmaster's plaintive query goes unanswered. I totally understand his feelings. However, no amount of whining will make the situation make sense. Let's examine this restroom. Okay. Whoop. Toilet. Same. Cobwebs. Blood. No writing. Find fresh blood stain. Probably Izumi since he was attacked by hoses. If he's lost that amount of blood, I doubt he's still alive. Yeah. A girl? All of a sudden, a shrill scream pierces the night. What was that? It came from the hallway. Wonder if, Dorio went home. Or if she stayed behind. Oh. Something we need to check before we can continue. Oh, darn. Oh no, we already checked that. It said annoying. Uzai. Dorio? What was that sound? Oh. Something creaking from the hallway near the classrooms. Ah. Is that gonna be like a rope noise? Hollow moans so faint it could disappear at any moment. Well, I want to take a quick peek. Even though I know that there's nobody over here now. Oops. It won't let me investigate this. Okay. Who's that? Dorio? It's that girl, Himeko Dorio. The sight before me was beyond comprehension, an otherworldly scene. Girl drenched in sewage water, suspended by a bunch of rubber hoses. Ugh. Filthy water and rubber hoses, just like the assault on Izumi. Countless hoses sway in the air, look like venomous snakes, arching their neck into sickles, intimidating their prey. Oh great, how am I gonna save her now? Pained groans emerge from her lips. Damn, have to hurry and save her. I extend my hand toward the hoses, trying to grab her. At that moment, the hoses just disappear. But it's not just the hoses that have vanished. Yellow water that drenched her body and stained her blouse is completely gone too. No traces remain, as if the entire scene was we just witnessed was nothing but an illusion. Hey, are you alright? Dorio doesn't respond. She's fainted. What on earth just happened? No time to question anything. Let's get her to the infirmary. Woo! Party member. I carry Dorio on my back and pick up her blazer from the floor. We hurry to the infirmary. Once there, we lay her down on the bed. Though she's unconscious, her breathing is steady. She should be fine now. Let's continue our investigation. We haven't found Izumi yet. Mr. Konoe? This is gonna be really bad for him. Having a student bleed out that much and then have no body. There's no good way to explain that to the police. Huh? Apologies. My mind is a bit fuzzy after all those bizarre happenings, one after another. You could just wait here, if it's too much for you. No, I cannot. I must protect the school, or else I'm going to bring shame upon my grandfather. He smiles weakly. It's obvious that he's forcing it. He's propped up his resolve with a sense of responsibility to his grandfather, the founder of this school. Fine. Alright, let's head to the old building. Dorio's lying on bed, still unconscious. Izumi's our priority now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have to walk all the way back? I guess that makes sense. I'm glad that they at least, like, fast teleported us there. Just want to take another little peek. Hoping to get more items.
よし。ここ
Nope. Doo-doo. Nothing new. Quite a long walk. Just make sure nothing's changed. Okay. Should we check the female restroom again? Still haven't found Izumi. You saw that trail of blood, right? Must have been in there. The headmaster yells hysterically. I mean, it does kind of seem like a trick. Clearly tense and overwhelmed, he's nearly reached his limit, both mentally and physically. Okay, another look. Search. Follow the trail of blood. It ended in the girls' restroom where we found red graffiti and a handkerchief. Someone apparently scared him and he seems to be running from them. Okay. Okay, we're going straight there. That's fine with me. Sounds like running water. Where in the world is it coming from? Good question. Let's check again. Nope, all good. And the second one had the threat.
よし。
Name written on it, but it's so faint it's unreadable. And we took the handkerchief. Closet. Oh, I guess we'll do toilet first. Oh, there he is. Inside the stall, a male student is on the toilet seat. A bundle of things are sprouting from his eyes. Slender rubber hoses. Spewing filthy water in every direction. Guess that explains the sound of the running water. Between all the blood, the fallen eyeballs, the hoses, I'd be unable to tell what this poor kid looked like while he was alive. Though, there's one pretty obvious clue as to his identity. His left hand is missing. Must be Toshihiko Izumi. I would say so. His wide open mouth gives an idea of just how much pain he endured. Probably had his eyes pushed out from the inside by the hoses while he was still alive. Looking at the pool of blood surrounding his body from his severed wrist though, his suffering and terror probably didn't last too long. That's about the only bit of luck he'd had tonight. What's wrong, Yashiki? What in the world is in there? Did he run? Headmaster screams and bolts out of the restroom. Guess that's finally what pushed him past the edge of sanity. Honestly, I can't blame him. Too shocked to think straight myself. Better get out of this restroom first. Return to the infirmary and come up with a plan. I walk towards the exit, legs trembling. Huh? Can't lift my legs. Something is tangled around my ankle. Long, thin, elastic blue something. It's the rubber hose. Oh. I look into the mirror and see something swaying. What is that? A person? It's a girl in a wet shirt and red suspender skirt, her limbs blackened. She looks dead, swaying from side to side. This is Hanako of the toilet. Hoses crawl up around my waist, to my chest, all the way around my neck. Uh-oh. Can't move my limbs. Even my mouth is bound. I'll be killed at this rate. Shit. As if I just let that happen. My arm is the only thing I can somewhat move at this moment. This back. Graffiti. So cruel. Huh. Okay. Erase the graffiti? Kill the one who wrote it. Huh. Words spewing out of her mouth are filled with rage. Looks like she thinks I was the one who wrote that thing on the mirror. Rosa's arc is restricting me tighter. If I don't do something, I'll die here. Erase it? Who's for the correct action? Spirit file, other bits of info. Dirty handkerchief? Wipe off graffiti? Inspect handkerchief. Oh. If I put it in front of the hose first, will it give me... I kind of... Wait. If I get it wet first, will that help? I'm assuming that the hoses are spewing water? I don't know.
Yoshi.
Let's just try. But I know I want to wipe it off. But can't quite reach it. Okay. Let's try again. This does. Right, Sanskrit. Inspect marker. Ooh. I want to try a couple actions.
Yoshi. I don't know, in case it has a name on it. Okay. One who wrote this is you. No. Yeah, I was gonna say the marker's a bad choice, but I wanted to try. Oh, chance went up. やってみるか。
I wasn't sure if I should try to, like, vandalize the graffiti, make it say something else, or stretch the handkerchief toward the mirror. Wipe off the word annoying. Or if I should get it wet first or something. I don't know. But I guess this worked. Probably the best choice. I was binding my shoulders loosened slightly. I had to manage to convince her that I'm not a bad person by erasing those awful words. That's the right choice. Okay. Not bully? What did she mean by not bully? Was this girl bullied in the past? Who? I don't know. Who am I? Girl screams out loud. Ooh. Pose cinches tight around my body. Now what? Okay, I can't be too careless. She seems pissed because she doesn't know who she is. The flyer, right? Show her the poster. Read it carefully. Hanako Akai. Read the poster thoroughly. Names of 2 pianists are written on it. The graffiti on the Russian wall is specifically slandering a pianist. Oh, maybe it's slandering her. My gut tells me the one being bullied is the pianist. The late Izumi was a male pianist. Wait, what? That means... Ooh. She just wants to know who she is. I have to let her know somehow. Oh. Pissed, but she doesn't know. Okay. I mean, she has Hanako, but... Can she even read the poster if I show it to her? I guess I can try.
Yoshi.
I'm surprised he didn't just read out Hanako. Hi. Doesn't respond. Yeah, that's what I thought. She wouldn't be able to read it. Ooh, crap. Along with the graffiti. Show the initials. Oh, that could be good. But the initial said NH. Let's try.
Yoshi.
There's a lot of options this time. I don't know. Ooh. I'm dead. %. Let's go. 2% health. Or it's not 2%, but it's 2 points of health. Ugh. Unfolded now. NH. Nothing Hanako. Oh. That's okay. What's the best outcome here? I thought the poster was going to be it, but I feel like I tried everything for the poster except for folding. Investigation fail. Please let me restart from that point. Yes, thank you. Please. Restart from the point. Although I was kind of like, it didn't have a unique death scene. I was a little bit disappointed. Normally I don't mind, from checkpoint. Yes, please. Yes, please. Usually it lets you just kind of resume from that point. Okay. Let's see the death again. Yep. Beautiful. What a way to go. Like, where did they even, like... Okay, if they're not coming from his, like, mouth, where was the hose entry point, I guess, is my question. Oops, don't skip too fast. Okay. What should I do? I'm kind of curious about handkerchief route. I kind of wasted one by going with the marker, even though I knew it wasn't going to be it. I didn't think I would be this difficult. I might need to investigate the handkerchief first. I don't know. Okay, first let's get rid of the graffiti.
Yoshi.
Can I reach it? You don't have to worry about chatting. It's mostly not directed at you. It's more of other people who don't even follow my Twitter anyways. That's fine too. Okay. Not bully. Maybe it's not the best game to watch while eating, though. Okay, now we have to tell her who she is. So, there's a name on the poster, Hanako Akai, or there's a name on the handkerchief, NH. Let's try to go for handkerchief first. Let's maybe inspect it first. Inspect. Okay, maybe that was stupid. I thought he was gonna look at the initials again, not sniff it. I don't think the smell has anything. Yeah, no duh. Graffiti on the wall. Oops, no. Oh wait, yes, show... Let's show the initials. Try again. Might take 2 tries. Nice. Doesn't respond to it. So then what? Not the right choice. Okay. So is it... What? I can try to fold the flower. I feel like that's a weird...
Yoshi.
A weird approach. I mean, her name is Hana, but... Crap. I think I'm gonna fail again. Poster. What else can I... Oh! New options for red pen. Let's try Hanako Akai. I don't know why we couldn't just read out her name, Hanako Akai, because that was on the poster, but for some reason he was like, no. Impossible. I feel like saying Hanako at the toilet is just gonna piss her off. Hanako Akai. Dorio said she is Hanako of the toilet. Although she was probably referring to the classic urban legend of Hanako of the toilet, not this school's Hanako. The girl who was bullied might be Hanako Akai. Woohoo! Oh. Who's binding me finally loosens. Okay. I assume she remembers her name now. You are different. Girl then disappears into the darkness. Makes me wonder if Hanako of the toilet forgives me now that she's pulled herself together. Right choice. Yay! Oof. Pretty merciless with their points here. I think the last game, not so much. Not until the final boss. Which makes me think final bosses are going to be really tough for this. Oh yeah. Restroom is, not extra gross anymore. So, Izumi's gone? Izumi's corpse is no longer in the stall. Nice. It's all gone. But he's still dead, so... We've lost any evidence of this incident. Now he's just disappeared. Yep. Okay. In this case, cops will be useless. What should I do? Better go back to the infirmary first. Okay. Brutally murdered. Right after that, we encountered a female spirit with murderous intent. Due to her resemblance of Hanako of the toilet, we thought she was a spirit from the notice. After we survived her attack, we learned her real name was Hanako Akai. It seems Hanako was bullied in the past. Maybe the real reason she became a spirit was tied to the bullying. Izumi's death may point to that. Unfortunately, his corpse disappeared. So... yeah, it said this was a knife. What is this? I thought it was like a hatchet at first, but I don't know. Can't quite tell. Maybe it's like one of those agricultural farming tools. Okay, return me there. Pressing Q. Ooh, quick return. Yeah. Nice. He's talking with Dorio. Tell him what happened. You're back. Sorry about earlier. Yeah, he just ditched me. I was so shocked, I ran away before I knew what was happening. Yeah. Dorio's finally woken up. I told her about you and how you saved her life. Come on, Dorio, thank the gentleman. Thank you, Mr. Yashiki. Feeling better now? Yeah, more or less. I keep forgetting to, not paying attention to who's talking. How about Izumi? Oh, well... looks like the headmaster hasn't broken the news to her. Probably concerned about her mental state. I want to ask her though. We can't hide it forever. Alright. Let me tell you all the things I've gone through tonight. I hope I hope some of the deaths will have unique game over states. That was the thing I liked about the first game. Even when you died, it made it feel like you were getting scene cards, I guess. Must be hard to swallow, I know, but you're gonna have to believe me. Can't be. Izumi's been murdered? Dorio sinks into silence after that. It's incredible that you've survived encounters like this against vicious spirits before, Yashiki. I hope you'll forgive me, but I found you to be quite dubious before. But I guess I made the right choice by asking for your help. You saved us. He looks at me, a faint, tired smile settling on his lips. If it's like the first game, you can lose comrades. So per investigation, you'll typically have a party of like 2 or 3. Actually, I think it was in the first, it was always like, you could always bring one comrade with you when you went investigating, and the others just wait at the hub. They could die in certain scenes, and then you would just continue the game without them though. But for characters like Izumi, that's a scripted death. You can't save him. I don't know, because it's like the first death chance, I don't know for certain scenes if it's like... For certain scenes, if you lose them, it might be just a game over state, because they might want you to, for script purposes, to keep them around a little bit longer. If you get too curious about the departed's true identity, you'll be targeted and killed by them. Rumor seems to be true after all. Her voice trembles slightly. Is she shocked by the death of her friend, or is she scared of the departed? Seeing her tremble, Which one would Yashiki do? He would ask her some questions. He's not that comforting, to be honest. I know you're not in a good mental state right now. Something I need to ask you. Oh, another girl. Excuse me. This is the other one from the game banner art, whatever. Another student enters the room all of a sudden. Her hair is dyed white, which begs the question, does this school have really lax guidelines on appearance? Found you. Here you are, Hime. I've been looking for you. Did you find Izumi? Yeah, I wonder. I'll have to look up if they changed artists for this one. Or if the artists just changed styles, because like I think the eyes especially, they used to do like kind of stranger eyeballs. I like this style too though. Who are you? Michiko Kinukawa. Oh, yeah, they did. Okay, they did say that there were 3 people. They just kind of didn't bring it up for a long time. So, Himeko is the prez. Michiho is vice prez. And Izumi is just another student council member. So yeah, I think Michiho also went looking around for Izumi. I don't know what's with this game, but I kind of tend to forget their names a lot. And I feel like I'm definitely gonna have a hard time remembering Kinukawa. Kinukawa Michiho. Both of you should go home. It's really late already. We'll do something about Izumi. Understood. Let's go home, Michiho. We should definitely escort them to the exit. Guess that's it for tonight. Headmaster and Dorio probably don't want to tell Michiho about what happened to Izumi. Let me drive you home. I wouldn't be able to look your parents in the eye if something were to happen to you. Oh, thank goodness. I was gonna say, please at least escort them off the property, otherwise they're gonna go missing. No need for that. Oh, come on. We both live in the dorm, only a minute away from here. School's got a dorm. Oh, we broke curfew though. Dorm manager's gonna scold us real bad. I'll let them know then. Be careful on your way home. We'll be going then. Torio bids us farewell and leaves with Michiho. You must be tired too, Yashiki. Go home. I'll call you again later and talk about the case. Mr. Konoe. I want some time alone now. Please go home. I guess we could just have to wait for the next night. More clues. Guess I'll head back. Car is parked in the lot near the main gate. I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be more to this night. Moment I exit the special building, the door locks behind me. Shoe lockers. Okay. But first... Free-spirited. She loves insects. I was gonna say it's a ladybug. Oh, it's a butterfly. And I don't know what the other one is. Everybody of ghost stories. Interesting marking on her face. I think a couple characters from the first game might show up later. I forget the name of the detective. What? Hold on, let me look up his name. It's been a while. It's been a couple months. Yeah, I think Mashita will appear too. My boy. I think he'll show up later. Maybe not a lot though. Alright, let's see if the door is open. Got a piece of paper on the floor. Wasn't here earlier. Dear visitor, I'll be waiting for you in the corridor. Yours truly, The Departed. The old building, maybe? By visitor, do they mean me? It said they'd be waiting in the connecting corridor. Sure. Yeah, Izumi said that The Departed was a student, or was a thing pretending to be a normal human. Alright, here I go. Should I face my fear, or should I avoid it? Now I'm kind of wondering when the last time I saved was. No. Oh, maybe this is the connecting corridor. Yeah, that's the one. Not the old school corridor. Hallway, whatever. Ooh. Oh, perfect. It heals me to full health. Ooh. Please no boss battle now. Strange figure is standing in the darkness. Lanky, slender body with an unnaturally big head. No way. That's The Departed. Is this their laughter I hear right now? They've set their sights on me. Are they laughing? I can feel the warmth of my body slowly leaving, just from them staring at me. If this keeps up, I'm in serious danger. I've got to escape right here, right now. But I can't. I'm petrified. My legs won't even tremble. Oh, okay. The departed vanishes suddenly. Did I make it? Nope. They're behind me. That insect. On this wonderful day, let us exchange vows with one another. A faint crackling voice echoes in my mind. I swear to always stay by your side, forever and ever. What are you saying? Say, my dear. Can I bite you? Chapter 1 end. Oh. Is that good save? Am I alive? Next day at Cujo Mansion. Oh. We've got an office set up. Phone's ringing. Gotta answer it. Hello? It's me, Konaway. Thanks for last night. Did you sleep well? I wonder if you can just leave, or if it convinces you to go back. Well, I doubt you slept peacefully, given the things we experienced last night. Honestly, that's kind of like his everyday. Every day is bad for Yashiki. I still find it hard to believe. So, why did you call me? Another note? I need your help. A new notice from the departed has arrived. That was quick. I'll tell you the details in person. Not now, though. I've got an errand I must attend to. I'll be back on the school grounds at 5 p.m. Can you return around that time? Wonder if he's gonna get more like spirit knives. Sure. He then hangs up the phone. Still some time left before I'm supposed to meet the headmaster. I retraced what happened last night while drinking some coffee to wake me up. Honestly, a part of me still can't believe it. I need to organize my thoughts. What should I think about first? Last night, I was attacked by the departed. Their eerie whispers felt like a bug was burrowing straight into my brain. And their words are still ringing in my ears now. This is what they said. On this wonderful day, let us exchange vows with one another. With one other. With each other? With one another? Swear to always stay by your side forever and ever. Sounds like a wedding vow. Yeah, I was gonna say, when I think of, like, the departed, I think, like, dearly departed, maybe? Somebody deceased? Deceased spouse? Given their letter to me, I have a feeling the departed may be obsessed with me. To make things worse. Yeah. I want a little nibble. consciousness after that. Ooh. When I came to, I was lying face down in the corridor. I looked around, and the departed was nowhere to be found. I don't understand what they're thinking, but one thing's for sure. They're using spirits to harm the students. What should I think about next? Have a drink. I settle on the coffee that I brewed up. I ground the imported beans myself and made some fun adjustments to it. You could say it's one of the finest things that I've ever made. Coffee's the best companion you can have when you're contemplating something. Have a drink. So bitter. Add some sugar. Have another drink. Still too bitter. Add some sugar. Have a drink. Too bitter. Okay, let's think a little bit more, and then I'll add more sugar. Hanako of the Toilet, who I met last night, must be one such spirit. The grudge of someone who died a violent death will not be calmed even after their death. That powerful grudge will turn them into an inhuman, supernatural being, a spirit. Spirits resent and kill living beings I saw with my own eyes last night. Only way to eradicate them is by erasing their grudges. To do that, we first need to investigate the spirit and discover their grudge. What I have to do now is investigate the spirits and terminate them. The bride case that this is from, in the last game, was kind of a shorter case. It was a little bit more melancholy. Kind of sad. I like that one, though. I think in the last game, I also really liked, I think the one that stuck with me a lot, too, was, I forget the name of the ghost. The big guy? The bee man, the beekeeper guy? Honeyman, Candyman, I don't know what they called him. I forget their official names. The happy science family guy. Cult leader. I like that case. And I also like the last case too. 4 months ago, I was confronted by spirits in a strange incident. Barely managed to survive. All thanks to the mark bearers who helped me with the investigation. Yeah, how are they doing? Woo! It's my friends! 4 months ago, several people had death marks carved onto their bodies. Something that was the work of a spirit in H City. And I was among those 13 people. Woohoo! We mark bearers worked together to survive and brought an end to the case. I hope the spiritualist lady comes back. Hold on, let me see. Names. Oh yeah. So Banshee is on the right. Let's see. Daimon. Yeah, Daimon is the doctor guy that they mentioned. Who is the spiritualist lady? I forget. Toako Yasuoka. She's fun. We still keep in touch with each other. We even team up to solve mystery cases from time to time. The mark bearer who introduced me to Mr. Konoe, or the person who introduced me to Mr. Konoe was a mark bearer who works as a doctor at the school. Makes me wonder if we weren't really meant to escape our strange fates. Either they're just really unlucky or there's just a lot of ghosts. The pendulum clock in the entrance hall rings. It's kind of weirdly lonely without Mary. Almost time for my appointment with the headmaster. Better get ready to go out. Oh, I didn't get to drink more coffee. I was gonna add more sugar. Old notebook, flashlight. All right. Get into my old-ass minivan. I never really thought about it, but I guess he is kind of Scooby-Dooing it up with the minivan. Konoehara Academy. I see. So if like one of them is like the special building, the new building, the old building. Built in the early Showa period, this school is considered a tangible cultural property of H-City. H-City is just so cursed. Although it's been renovated several times, it's still pretty much it still looks pretty much the same inside and out. Konoehara Academy is about 20 minutes from Kujo Mansion. Mr. Konoe told me there were no vacant spots in the school's parking lot. So my only option is to park my car in a parking lot near the school and walk. Schools are already out by the time I arrive. Students are heading for the exit. They're all looking pretty gloomy though. Is it because of the Departed's case? Probably. I don't, I feel like this is a thing in a lot of countries, school ghost stories. But I don't know if it's actually a thing in like very many American schools. I mean, American schools definitely have their like rumors and weird incidents, but I don't hear about like a lot of American school ghost stories. I've heard about like British and Irish ones. Maybe it's just because a lot of schools aren't that old. I feel like in America, you're more likely to hear about, I don't know, pranks or just incidents of violent crimes. Like, it's very common, I think instead of having ghost stories, it's more common to have like prank stories. Like some schools still do senior pranks where one day towards the end of the year, seniors will get together and try to do like a prank or whatever. Sometimes it's nothing. Like I remember at my school, the rumor was always that, I don't know, at some point they had gotten like a cow or something up to the roof, which is just a pain because apparently cows have an easy time going up the stairs, but not downstairs. So then like it just becomes a whole thing trying to get the cow down. And I think when I was actually there, the only thing I remember was, I remember one year, I think like on the way from kids walking, like the parking lot where kids parked was a little bit of ways from the school. So along the entire trail to the parking lot, I think they threw water balloons at people one year. And I remember that. And I think one year I saw somebody throw a water balloon at some guy and he immediately like jumped on them and started beating the shit out of the person who threw the water balloon at him. That's really my only memory of that. And then another year, I think they went down to the parking lot and with like chalk, they drew a bunch of like penises and like sexual scenes, or mostly penises, not really a lot of vaginas, maybe boobs, on some like rear windows of cars. I think I had a water bottle, so I just kind of like quickly tried to wash it off before I drove home. So I think that's really like I don't know. Don't really hear much about, like, American ghost stories. Not for, like, high schools. Or below. Check the clock hanging in the entrance. Some time left before the appointment. Or, you know, like, stories about, like, violence or planned violence, stuff like that. Like, I remember somebody getting... I think somebody got suspended. It wasn't, like, intentionally malicious, but I think that they were very stupid and brought, like, an airsoft gun. Because I think that they were going to use it after school. And they weren't really thinking, and so they got caught with it, and it was like... You know, you're not even supposed to bring things that look like a weapon. Or, you know, occasionally, like, a kid might, you know, bring a knife or something. And then they get in trouble. Head to the infirmary. Daimon, the guy who introduced me to Mr. Konoe. Oh, the guy who introduced me to Mr. Konoe might be in there. Once I arrive, though, Diamond's not there. Not just that, I can't even find the school nurse. I mean, it is after school hours. If memory serves, Diamond once told me that it wasn't mandatory for school to have an appointed nurse. I realize that this isn't really my domain, but in light of recent events, I'm starting to think that policy might be a huge mistake. Almost time. Let's go to the faculty room. Talk. Infirmary Student Council. Look what the students are there. No one here. Let's go somewhere else. Library. No one here. New building. Oh, Mr. Konoe immediately spots me when I enter the faculty room. He claps his hands together and approaches me. Ah, you've come, Yashiki. Does that mean you're continuing with the investigation? Yeah. You're such a lifesaver. Thank you. Shall we talk about the case now? Where should we start? I mean, I guess we can talk about Izumi. Haven't heard anyone making any rumblings about Izumi yet. Missing persons report will probably be issued shortly, though. I doubt they'll treat it as a criminal case. Especially given that his corpse disappeared after he died. Aside from us, the only one who knows is Dorio from the student council. Kinukawa as well. Apparently Dorio told her. If I remember correctly, Kinukawa is the white-haired girl. She said she's a good friend of Dorio's, the vice pres. Please be discreet about this. Consider that an order from your client. New notice was found on top of the piano in the music room this morning. Take a look. Matches the notice I saw last night. Must be the departed's notice. Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Model. The previous victim was the pianist, in other words, Izumi, the piano player. This time, the target's been dubbed Model. Who could it be? Do you have an idea who this model is? I'm afraid not. Apologies. I'm still new here. I tried asking the teachers as well, but to no avail. So I'll leave the investigation to you. Tried nothing, and I'm all out of ideas. From today onward, I'd like you to start a full-fledged investigation at our school. I want to put an end to this case. Try speaking to the teachers and students. I'm an outsider, though. Is that really okay? I know that. That's why I asked my friend at the Board of Education to issue this for me. Oh. Piece of paper. Certificate of Employment, Special Contract Teacher. Why? Is this some kind of joke? I've taken the liberty of making you a teacher at our school. Don't I have to sign some papers or something? Taken the liberty of making, you'll be able to freely roam the campus this way. In my opinion, this is the most, expeditious way to end the case. I mean, I'm fine with that. Seems like I don't have a choice. I don't have a teaching license. I mean, he might. We don't know. Sudden development put me at a loss for words. I'd expect that things would get bizarre, but to become a teacher? You don't have to teach, man. You're just loitering around, loafing around. Guess that's all I can say about the case. Tried telling my friend on the police force about it, but they didn't believe me. In fact, he became worried that I'd hit my head somewhere. You're the only one I can rely on to put an end to this. Anyway, why don't you get started now? Feel free to explore other places besides the old building. Okay. I should probably not stream too late, so I'll just kind of just snoop around a little bit, and then I'll probably pause for the night. Oh, almost time for last call. Almost time for the last call to leave school grounds, and we advise them not to stay behind, in light of recent events. You must be referring to the first notice. Okay. Too bad we didn't get to see Daimon again. School nurse has been out with the cold. Daimon has been managing in her absence. You two are good friends, so I imagine there shouldn't be any problems. Before starting my investigation, I should return to the infirmary. Girl. Is this gonna be Michiho? Oh. Wait. Ai Kashiwagi goes here. The idol. Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Mr. Daimon is running an errand, but he'll be here later. Wait a second. Why are you here, Ai? To help you out, of course. I heard about the departed from Mr. Daimon. Can you tell me more about the case? Sure. Oh wait, no wait. I always get confused who says what. I'm not paying attention. Why she's here? Her uniform. You're not a student here, right? Where did you get that uniform? I borrowed it from a friend. She graduated from Konoehara Academy. While investigating the case, no one will get suspicious if I'm wearing a uniform. Maybe. Depends how big the school is. Besides, isn't this uniform adorable? But I wanted to wear it. Oh. I mean, it's just a uniform. Doesn't it suit me? Whatever. You look exactly like a student. You don't stand out at all. Aw, that wasn't what I wanted to hear. Actually, is she in high school or is she older? I feel like she was maybe in high school. But, she's 19, okay. So she might be, like, just out of high school. That's about what I thought. Oh, there. I, Kashiwagi, one of the mark bearers who hunted down spirits with me in the past. She's a member of the idol group Love and Hero, who are mainly active in each city. What happened to your idol duties? Just so you know, I'm not slacking off, okay? Today is my day off. Oh yeah, she's always ditching idol duties. Last week was rough, though. We were busy recording our new song. And if you're curious about it, I'd say it's sultry? Maybe? I guess it's kind of cheerful and passionate. One thing for sure, it's a banger. In all of Love and Hero songs, they passionately sing about love and justice. Their songs are simple, but they have powerful messages. They seem to be well liked by some youngsters. I, as a passionate young girl who unreservedly lives the lyrics of their songs. Love He is a local idol group in H City. That's why some of our fans go to this school. Not a lot, though. Not a lot. I guess you're not that famous then. We're still pretty much an up-and-coming act. But someday we'll be touring the nation. You just wait. Anyway, one of our fans told me about the departed rumors. Got me kind of worried, since they seem to be genuinely scared about it. Doesn't that mean they'll recognize you here? After that, Mr. Daimon told me about your investigation. So that's why she decided to come here, like my personal guardian angel. Well, I don't know about that. Guardian demon. That's how Ai's always been. Act first, deal with the consequences later. It's dangerous though. There are victims in this case already. I know that. Besides, you know all the risks, and you're still investigating, aren't you? I can't just let my friend do it alone. Friend, huh? A genuine compliment from me from an active idol. What an endearing moment. A little bit too dazzling for me, though. I'm not taking one step out of here, no matter what you say to me. After listening to her story, I give her a detailed recap of the situation. She's experienced the terror of facing spirits. She knows the risk. And yet, she still wants to go after them. No stopping her. I understand the situation. So what's up next for your investigation? Let's see. Our subjects are the departed and Hanako of the toilet. For now, let's focus on Hanako. Now that a new notice has appeared, our main priority is to prevent any more casualties. So we need to find the model. We need to investigate rumors regarding Hanako. We may find a way to placate Hanako's grudge. Spirits disappear once their grudge is resolved. I'm really curious about this model Hanako is targeting. Wonder who it is. Need to find that out. Looks like the spirits in this school don't attack indiscriminately. Must be some reason for that. True. We may be able to uncover the spirit's motive if we discover what the reason is. Let's ask around and see what information we can gather about Hanako and the model. Wonder if we can meet the student council. Oh, you're Mr. Yashiki, right? You're not from the school. What are you doing here? I'm continuing the investigation of Hanako and the toilet. Hanako of the toilet. It's even more important now, considering the events of last night. I want to ask you some questions. My apology. I don't want to remember what happened last night. Not surprising. She went through such a horrific experience and lost one of her friends. Still, there's too much at stake to just drop the subject like that. She looks tense. She seems to be wary of me. What should I do? I'm a teacher. I tell her to become a teacher in order to continue the investigation. Oh, so you're not an outsider anymore. Sorry. I'll help you out however I can. Looks like Godio is finally willing to talk. Something I want to confirm. Why were you in the old building last night? Oh yeah, she went there after us. I know the headmaster told me to go home, but I was so worried about Izumi, I couldn't help it. I tried looking around the new building's second floor, but then I heard a boy scream from the old building. Must have been Izumi yelping when Hanako cut off his hand. So I went to the old building. Once I got there, the hallway was covered with blood. And then the hoses. I screamed and then passed out. I guess that explains how she wound up suspended in the air when the headmasters and I found her. Sorry for making you relive that memory. It's alright. Looks like I gave you bad information about Hanako of the toilet. Really sorry. Last night, Godio informed me that Hanako, was a spirit of a little girl in a red skirt. Seems that the spirit we're dealing with is a different Hanako. So, about this Hanako girl. Used to be a student named Hanako Akai in the brass band club. Yes, I actually looked into it a bit on my own because I was curious. People have been saying Hanako the toilet is that Hanako from second year because she committed suicide. Do you have any other information about Hanako of the toilet? No. Horror stories are really scary to me, so this is all I know. Try asking Michiho, she's into this stuff. Yes. Michiho Kinukawa, student council vice president. She's in the music room now. You should ask her about Akai too. Okay. Akai was a quiet girl. She might have been depressed over something. It's meaningless now, but if only I noticed earlier, I might have done something to help her out. Anything new? Okay, I think this is time to stop. And then we'll go talk to Michiho. So yeah, interesting what they're changing with the gameplay. And also kind of interesting because, yeah, like last time we also had a ghost called Hanako, but it was different. But it was also in this school. Let me look. Death mark. Where are the ghosts? Oh, it was Hanahiko is what they called it. Right? Anahiko. Because I remember it was a boy, but I couldn't remember if they called the ghost Hanako or a different name. So I guess they never used the name Hanako. I mean, it's interesting to be back in a school a little bit, but hopefully we won't be in a school the whole time. Oh yeah, and this one also I like. So they call it Death Mark 2, but specifically in Japanese they call it Shibito Magire. They don't call it Death Mark 2. And I still haven't played. I actually skipped over Spirit Hunter NG. I don't know. I heard NG was like maybe not as good as Death Mark. And there might have been like 1 or 2 character cameos, but otherwise it's different characters. So I just decided to skip over that for now because I kind of wanted to continue Yashiki's quest. So we'll see. Let's see. I was looking at something. I don't remember what I was going to look for. About this game. Is it all school? Maybe. I mean, like, it wouldn't be the worst thing if it's all school, but I don't know. I'm just hoping that we get. I can't quite tell if it's going to be entirely in the school. I hope we get to at least take a vacation somewhere else. But maybe each chapter is instead going to be focusing on a notice. I don't know. I can't quite find the information, but that's fine too. Okay. Anyways, thankfully I got the game finally figured out. And that's all. I will... How do I exit? Hold on a second. How do I even go to main screen? Phew! Finally figured out settings. Huh. Okay. Quit the desktop. Goodbye. I'll see you some other time this week. Trying to alternate these games now. Bye-bye.